This video will show people how to do a repair for a no power situation on a Dell 1800 FP. That's F as in Frank, P as in Paul. And the problem with these monitors is there's a 3-pin IC on the board, and the solder joints on it break due to heat or a poor solder joint at the factory. And when they break, they take out an 8-pin chip, and that 8-pin chip has to be replaced. You can't fix the chip; it has to be replaced. The 3-pin just has to be soldered back in place. Now, when you solder it back in place, what you should do is remove the old solder, try to bend down the pins on it so that you have a bigger surface area to solder to the board. Resolder it, replace the chip, the 8-pin chip, and your monitor should work fine. Now, let's take a look at the first picture. And I'm not going to show pictures of how I took it apart. Basically, all you have to do is take off the stand in the back. It's held on with 2 screws. And then you take all of the screws off of the back plastic piece, and you pry up between the front bezel and the back, and you pull off the back plastic cover. You're going to see a cage covering the power supply and the logic board. You take that off, and this is what you get in the picture. On the right side, you can see the power supply. Now I'm going to take it out in this next picture, and this is what the power supply looks like off of the monitor. Now I'm going to zoom up on 2 areas. Now in this next picture, you see the 8-pin IC. This is the one that has to be replaced. And I'm going to zoom in on what that chip looks like. This is a picture of the chip by itself. And the number of the chip is ICE 2AS01. And let's go to a zoomed picture of the other problem area. And this is the 3-pin IC. It's the one that's attached to the heatsink behind those 2 capacitors in the middle of the picture. This is the one that has the broken joints. And basically you have to solder the pins back onto the board. And let's flip this power supply over. This is the solder side of it. And I'm going to highlight the 2 areas on the back of the board. And this is what they look like. One is labeled IC 901, and that's the 8-pin chip, and the other one is numbered D903. That would be the 3-pin chip. So I'm going to zoom in on the let me see, 901. You can see where it says IC 901 in the middle of the board. Above that, you'll see 4 spots where it solders in, and on the bottom you'll see another 4 spots, and you'll notice that 1 pin is not soldered into place. That's normal. It's supposed to be like that. Now zooming in on the broken joints, you see where it says D903, and above it you'll see a symbol for diodes. You'll see these 3 solder spots. It's hard to see in the picture, but they have fine cracks on them. And what you would do is remove that solder with a wick or a desolder pump and try to bend the pins down close to the board and then solder them back on. And once you've done that, your repair is done. You just put the power supply back into the monitor and put it back together, and it should start right up. And I hope this video helps someone fix their monitor, and if it has, let me know. And thanks for watching my video.